Welcome to October.
Couple of things you need to know about the market dynamics right now. First of all, the median price for single-family homes month over month is holding. There is fundamentally upward pressure on prices driven by the chronic lack of inventory in Bay Area. Yes, we still have more buyers than sellers. Yes, we have fewer sellers than we did a year ago, and yes, we have fewer buyers than we had a year ago. But net, we still have a shortage of inventory. Demand exceeds supply. On the condos and townhomes side of things, the market continues to hold as well. However, looking at a county level, for example, can be a little bit misleading sometimes. The problem is the sample size. There haven't been too many units for sale, and diving into the data, it looks like more expensive townhomes and condos got sold last month versus prior months. And that skews the numbers, showing that in some areas, take Santa Clara County as an example, where condos and townhomes are up in median price by 10 to 11% month over month. Is that true? Not really. The market is flat for that. Not down, so slightly upward pressure, but definitely not up 11% month over month. There has been a really interesting dynamic in buyer behavior that emerged this past month as we have seen buyer activity pick up after Labor Day, and I'm expecting that activity to be pretty strong all the way through the holidays here. I'm seeing that at the Bay Area level and also at a national level for expectation, according to Altus Research. The dynamic is buyers are seeing how many people there are, how many showings there are. They're hearing how many other buyer groups are looking at disclosure packages. Maybe it's 30 on a property, and they're thinking, oh my God, 30 other buyers are looking at disclosure packages. There were 150 showings, total buyer groups over the last week. That must mean this house, is going to get 15 offers and going to go way over and above the list price to some astronomical number. And I'm not even going to try to put an offer on that listing. Big mistake. Huge. On the buy side, it can be leveraged. If I'm representing the buyer, for example, I love that, because if we're the only ones, if we're one of 3 offers who are reasonable and realistic, that are, per the market value from a pricing perspective, we're not competing against 10 other offers. And on the seller's side, you have to be really careful because you don't want to end up with no offers. And I do see that happen. Some listings that I call on to follow up from my buyers, for example, agents are forced, not by choice, not marketing strategy to do 2 weekends of market exposure. They're forced to have a second week of an open house because they were expecting to be in contract. They were expecting to review offers on Wednesday, and then nothing happened. Buyers thought that it was going to be a huge bidding war, a lot of competition, and that doesn't materialize because those conversion numbers from how many showings to how many disclosure packages are looked at to how many offers are at the end of the day received by the seller and what's the spread of those offers going to be like. That dynamic, those conversion rates are astronomically different at different price points and different part of the Bay. I love to quote unquote take advantage of that to leverage it for my clients when it comes to negotiation, but it's you have to be really careful, and it's not a dynamic I've seen before, and I'm also seeing it from some realtors I talk to. Sometimes my loyalty on my listings is to the seller to get them the most amount of money, and if somebody is willing to overpay by $100,000, that's fantastic, good for them. I'll push them to whatever extent I can, but poor buyers who are actually doing that. Anyway, moral of the story here is the market is more fragmented than ever, and the conversion numbers are very different now than they were last month or 2 months ago or 6 months ago. And always talk to your realtor to get the inside scoop so that you're doing the right thing, whether it be for selling or for buying a property. Hope this helps, and we shall see how this plays out into the holidays. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm always here to help you create a better life through real estate. See you next time.